Guys, we're in a little community called Columbus. It used to be a thriving little town that had 3 or 4 old stores right here. I mean old, and every time we come through, since they finally shut those stores down, they were about to fall down, and they stood here for a long time. And they finally tore them down, but I didn't make it through before somebody else hit the spot. But I'm gonna try and hunt for a few minutes and see what I can find. These stores were old. Well, we didn't find much of these old stores, but we did get permission, and the landowner said that some guy from Foreman, Arkansas had already hit this spot. So we're gonna move on. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I did find at the old store, I did find one wheat penny and a wheatback penny. So I didn't go empty-handed by stopping here anyway, and I'm kind of tickled with that. But that guy didn't find everything. Now I can always come back and do a more thorough search. I got another place in mind to hunt today, and I want to get on over there before it gets any later. Today I want to welcome y'all to OK, Arkansas. OK is a ghost town now, and long time ago it used to be pretty bustling. They had a old school and church, and there was a lot of homes here. See, there's a concrete walk up to a house right there, and they had concrete streets and mediums between the streets, and there was houses on both sides. And they had an old school back down here somewhere, and over on the other side of the road they had some houses, I think, and a baseball field over there somewhere back down in there. Me and Head Joe has hunted here before and found a few wheat cents, but I'm coming to you today from OK, Arkansas, an old ghost town. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff, we might not, who knows, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Stay with me. Well, I just found this here. I had to dig pretty deep for it, and it's an old mason jar lid. If only the whole thing was attached and had a bunch of coins in it. But that's a nice little relic. And you said, what's nice about an old mason jar lid? Well, how many jars do you see that still got glass intact on the inside of it? Jars don't have glass on them anymore, on the insides of them anymore. This is an old jar lid. It's nice. That's a nice rock. So far, we hadn't found no coins. We found that old mason jar lid, and that's been about it. We're gonna keep hunting for a while, and maybe another hour or two, or right before dark. I might move back to them old stores, but that I hunted at before, where I found that wheat penny. But I wanted to give y'all a little rundown on this place. It used to be a cement plant a long time ago, back in the I think it was the 30s and 40s. But anyway, now this place is a private deer lease, and I have got permission to be on here, but there's some people in here, and I don't know what they're doing. Look like some of them may be bow hunting, and I can't just be rambling all over the place on this lease. So we're hunting these house lots and seeing what we can find. And there's some other people in here doing some kind of construction work or something down there towards where the old plant site was. And I'll show you. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. I'll zoom in. If y'all can see that, yeah. Now, see, yeah, they're doing construction work down there. So I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, we can't just ramble all over the lease like going down to the ball field and all that. So we're just gonna hunt for a little while on these lots and see what we can find, and then that's gonna be about it probably for the day. we found the one wheat penny and a nice relic or two, and that's been about it. So far, I'll get back with you later. Well, I did take you to the old ghost town today, but unfortunately, we've got some people in here, and they've been in and out, and kind of makes me nervous a little bit. I think we'll come back another time when maybe there's, you know, maybe later on in March when there ain't no deer hunting going on. Right now, bow season's still open, and I do have permission to be in here. Man, I stopped up to the man's house and made sure he knew who I was before I went in there, and he said, yeah, it'd be fine. And I guess he's on part of the lease, but anyway, he told me I could have. He told me there might be some bow hunters down here, you know, and so there's been people in and out of this gate since I got down here. So I think our best bet is just to move on. But well, we did find a wheat penny at that old store. The store's up there, and I think we're going to ease back up there and hunt that a little while before dark. Well, guys, I just made a good find, and I think it's silver right here at the end of the day almost. But I have no idea how old. I know it's old, but I have no idea how old. I can't see ahead. I can't make out anything on it, but I can see that it's an old coin. Boy, I tell you what, this is an old one, guys. And I'm going to have to wait and get home. When I get home, I'll take a picture of it and post it on the video for you to see. But this is really exciting. I know it's some kind of coin, old coin or old token or something. But anyway, we'll get back with you on that. Can you see it? It's real dirty right now. I can't make out what it is, but we'll get it home and clean it up. And this is Uli saying good luck with your hunting and God bless. Well, guys, here's my find for today, and I'm pretty tickled with them. This old quarter, it's got an eagle on the back with a shield underneath it. I figure it's either a seated or a barber. I don't think it's a barber though. I ain't never seen no shield under an eagle on a barber. So I'm pretty tickled with it. It's probably gonna be old, but it's real dirtied up right now. I can't even see the head and face on the front of it. But we'll get it home, and that's a good silver piece for today, I guess. So I'm tickled with that. And we had an old bottle here, and I found these coins, the 2 wheat cents. I found 2 wheat pennies in this quarter, and I found them at these old stores that they moved. I knew they was gonna move them, but I didn't know when. I used to live over here at another little community over here called Saratoga, and I would drive back and forth through here going to Hope, and on Sundays going back home. And I'd always watch for them to move them old stores, and they finally moved them. But I was living in Hope then, or now, you know. So I didn't know when they moved them. They said this guy come through from Foreman, Arkansas, and it hit the place and found some old coins. Well, he didn't find all of them, because I got one good one out of it today. So we're tickled with that. And so we'll get back with you. And anyway, I thought I'd better show you my finds before it got any later. And I've already said my goodbyes, so yeah.